So one of the fun activities that I've liked to do in the past, virtually, is when we talk about setting up outreach booths. This is something that some people come with a lot of experience and some don't. But the big thing is we want to help our CHWs think about how to make those outreach booths, which is a huge portion of a lot of the work that they do, something that stands out, something that attracts people to them for the conversations they're wanting to have. So, what I'll do a lot of times as a virtual activity is ask them to, again, look around their house and to come up with some things they would use on an outreach table around an area that they may be doing an outreach table on, such as maybe it's cancer, maybe it's blood pressure, maybe it's um, oral health, maybe it can be across the board. And over lunch or over break, I'll often say, okay, choose a topic, go find 2 or 3 things that you could use on an outreach table, and then tell me how you're going to use that. And it's really fun to see what people bring up and just the creativity that can come out of that, and really training our CHWs that you don't have to spend a fortune to have an outreach table that draws people in and helps to educate others. Sometimes the simplest things goes the farthest. And so I always show an example of a knitted colon that one of our students made, one of our intern students made, to do outreach tabling around colon cancer screening. And you can't believe how that knitted colon sitting there pulls people in because they want to touch it, they want to look at it, and they want to know how many, some of the knitters want to know all the details about knitting it, right? But those kind of things that are not fancy, things that you purchase for $300 or $400 really creates that relationship of trust and understanding and connectiveness that we often want to have in an outreach table that our community health workers lead.
One of the training activities that I think the CHW resonate well with is the meet activity. And what let me explain the meet activity is that on the center of a piece of paper, you write me, and then you shoot out and expand it of who you are. And are you a reader? Do you love to walk? Do you love to travel? And those are some of the things that people say. I'm African American, I'm Muslim, I'm a Christian. So, and then when we come back about after 5 minutes, we found that even though those things are on your paper, we find culturally and in the communities that we all same. The content is the same, but the way we do it may be different. And I think that CHWC is that we're all the same. We like the same things. We do the same things. And I think that is what resonates the most with them, is that we should look at each other as if we're the same but do things differently.